Hello and welcome to the Makers Making Podcast, episode number 5. Hope everyone's doing well. Let's stream up over there. Anyway, so welcome, episode number 5. Light crew tonight, but we're going to have some discussion tonight on Christmas gift ideas for makers and by makers, right? So ideas to give to your maker friends, and ideas to also give to those in your life that are not makers. So with that, I'm Alex, ProjectsInDadsGarage, and up in the top right-hand corner, we have over there.
Yeah, over there, over here, over here.
Oh, what?
Stephen Machado, Harsh Reality on Discord, and I am just another enthusiast involved in the hobby. I don't run a YouTube channel or stream or anything like that. I'm not politically correct.
Yeah, political correctness. This is the wrong podcast if that's what you're looking for. Just fair warning.
Your turn.
Wait, you're done? No, that don't work. That's 5 seconds. That's fine. That don't work. I ain't ready. Okay. Hi guys, I'm Captain Kern. You guys know me. I'm a wannabe maker, wannabe creator. I'm redoing myself. I have a bad self-image of myself. Hi. I'm a creator of chaos, and it's going to show in 2026. And I love you all. I make stuff. Make it badly, but I do make it.
So yeah, and joining us over in chat, we've got Raj, Da Vinci, Jeff, Vince. Oh no, it's Mike V, Martin, Kegel, B-Dog. What's up, y'all? Hope you guys have had a good week. Hope we can provide you some entertainment at the end of it all. So, yeah, as I said in the beginning, I wanted to talk about some maker gift ideas. Everybody publishes a video on, 3D printed bullshit you can give to somebody for Christmas that they don't want. I promise you, they don't want it.
It's a great gift, and they're very enthusiastic about it for about 10 minutes. And then once it's all over, they put it on a shelf, or it accidentally gets pitched with the Christmas wrapping and we're forgotten.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
There's your introduction to that, and you can tell how this podcast is going to go tonight, folks.
Yeah.
No holding back on that.
There's just so many things that we can talk about.
Yeah. So we'll start off with some. We'll start off with the positive things that you can give to your maker friends. Maybe some things to put on your list for things you want.
Tools.
Yes.
Core 1Ls for everybody.
Yeah. Now, so here's the thing. If you put a 3D printer on your list, there's a good chance you're not getting it because you already have one, and whoever it is going to go, I'm not buying them another 3D printer. That doesn't mean anything.
No.
So
Packets of balls.
putting a little thought into ideas to give to somebody or for things to ask for goes a long way, right? So how everybody's got a bucket list of things that they would love to have, right? But the convenience of that item or that tool or whatever just isn't quite worth the spend on it. Right before stream, Stephen held up one item as a perfect example of that, Stephen. Not that.
Oh, okay.
So
You little
that
grease.
is, yeah, one of those little grease can things. They're not super expensive, but they're
Can't
just expensive enough that you're like, does the cost of this equal what I'm going to get out of it? And a lot of people just don't buy them for themselves, right? Because spending $40 on a grease thing that you use a couple times a year is
you know,
hard to do for yourself or whatnot, and everybody's like that. So something like that is a fantastic idea.
Dremel grinding wheels.
Yeah.
okay.
Constantly running out of those things.
Yeah, like the consumable things. It's kind of the equivalent of getting socks for Christmas, but things we all need and hate spending the money on because
Yeah,
it's just a consumable in the hobby or in life, whatever.
I like getting socks, but I never wear them. So
I have a pair. My daughter got me a. She bought me and her a matching pair.
I was going to ask why you were wearing your daughter's socks, but okay.
And they are hideous. If you open up your sock drawer, you all these. And every once in a while, she comes down here and goes, "Hey, we need to wear Allen wrenches."
Allen.
Mm.
Never have too many Allen wrenches.
Uh,
Beg to differ, sir. Beg to
No,
differ.
okay. Let me rephrase. No, let me rephrase. You can never have too many good Allen wrenches.
Thank you.
Beg to differ, sir. Mike says never anything organizational in his experience. Mike, I need you to elaborate on that. Why would you not want anything organizational?
Because you can print it yourself.
No, no, no. So let's be honest, right? There's a few things that make sense to 3D print for organization stuff.
Here we go.
Most of them make more sense to buy. Okay. If,
True.
for most people, buying a set of acro mill drawers, right? You guys can't see it because it's, on my wall right here, but buying a set of acro mill drawers is probably way more cost effective for most people and their use cases than taking and spending, $100 in filament to 3D print the same thing. All right. So unless there's some sort of niche that you're trying to fill with organizational stuff, like I need to make and 3D print some stuff to hold all like the extensions and stuff like that for my socket stuff so that I can reclaim a drawer in my toolbox. That's very specific to what I have, and that makes more sense. There's not a extremely clean solution for that on the market right now.
I have a.
I mean,
I've got
there is one gift you can give any 3D print maker out there, and they will never pass it up, and that's simply decent filament.
This is true. But also, I come from a background where I won't tell people what I want for Christmas because I want a gift that they pick out. So, the thing about gift giving that society seems to have forgotten today, right? In the world of let me just give them a gift card is, and 3D printed tchotchke item is better than a gift card. Okay. But when you give a gift, part of that is supposed to be a reflection of your relationship with that person, right? It says a lot about what you know about that person and you guys' history together. And a gift should reflect that, right? It should be something personal. Whatever you get them, probably a gift that nobody else is going to give them because they don't have the same relationship with them that you do.
This explains Killer's post.
It does.
Yes.
I've got the toolbox that I've got at work. Stupidest thing in the world. Stupidly simple. Top drawer.
Captain, your wife is here.
Yeah, no. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
There go those wall tiles. The toolbox that I've got at work has got a bunch of company provided tools.
Mhm.
Top drawer is all standard metric gear wrenches. And they've got their nice little roll up case and everything else. I've been meaning to sit here and just print a couple of wrench racks to put in that top drawer so I could free up 3/4 of the drawer. I haven't done it. I've
Yeah.
meant to do it.
So there's a lot of things as makers we're never going to make for ourselves and we're never going to buy for ourselves. It's kind of like, the person that's a carpenter has, totally unfinished kitchen at their house, right? They make beautiful kitchens for everybody else, but not for themselves. And there's a lot of stuff that kind of falls into that way for makers.
I'm trying to think. If it, the filament is really hard to top.
I mean, the only way you could screw up on filament is give somebody with an Ender 3 peak filament.
No, because whoever it is probably has a friend that's going to end up with that filament at some point. So you just don't know who you're gifting it to yet.
I mean, that's true. Here, I'll give you this kilogram of peak filament. What are you going to give me for it?
Yeah,
it's worth more than my
It's an
printer.
expensive gift.
I can get. Well, I mean, this year my wife, I kind of broke Alex's suggestion. Steve Bills did his thing last year. Somebody, I'm trying to remember who, and I'm drawing a blank. They sent him advent calendar. And then as soon as he sat there and did that, I was like, ooh. And you had to tear them open, and you ended up building a little toolkit out of it.
Oh, yeah, those things are sweet. A couple guys at work ended up with those.
Which I did that last year. And then this year, I went ahead and I told her, I'm like, all right, I'd like to get another calendar. Now, I don't know what, today's the 12th. Did it again. My daughter was good enough to come downstairs and say, Dad, you're supposed to open one every day. I said, I did. Open one big box all at once there. kind of defeated the purpose of an advent calendar, I suppose. But it just screwdrivers. I've got precision screwdrivers. Can't run out of precision screwdrivers ever. But I sit there and I've got printers everywhere. And truthfully, you were talking, then I'll use the term knick-knack gifts. Objectively and honestly speaking, I've got my grandkids, and my grandkids are all 8 and under. So they come out here and they're tickled with anything. If I've got a whole ton of benchies up there. Every time I build a printer or make a printer, I print a benchy with a shark on the back of it. And they come over here and come downstairs with a Kroger bag, and they raid all of my sample prints. They came in here one day and left with 3 bags of calibration cubes.
Yeah.
So the knick-knack gifts go great if you're like 8 and under.
Yeah.
But once you get to like 12,
yeah. But even for, I've got a 6-year-old, right? She's tickled pink when I hand her a flexi something, right? But she plays with it for an hour, and she might pick it up, in a couple of weeks from now and play with it for another 10 minutes. But that novelty quickly wears off. And those are the kind of things that I consider like not entirely wasteful. Okay. So maybe I'm being a little harsh on it, but like a stocking stuffer type thing, right?
okay.
So, for instance, you've got an 8-year-old. Right behind you sits a Nerf blaster, right? That you 3D printed. Something like that is going to be something that's going to get used and going to get played with by the kids way more than that Flexi Dragon that they play with for 30 minutes on Christmas Day, and then just ends up in the bottom of a box until it's broken and somebody eventually throws it away. And so, yeah, you can do that kind of thing where, you're printing Flexi something or whatever as kind of like a stocking stuffer. But to give a true gift as a maker, like, come on, guys, we're better than that, right? Like, we're more creative than that. And so for instance, right, I've got this sitting in front of me, and it's something that we were talking. So this is a clock spring stand for an iPad, right?
Mhm.
If you've got somebody, I know my daughter loves to draw stuff on the iPad in Procreate. That can serve essentially as an easel, right? She puts her iPad on it,
It
and
is
she
very
draws,
rigid.
right? So a gift like that uses more filament, takes more time than a Flexi something, but it's usable. It's got a purpose, and you put some thought behind it, right? You didn't just go on printables or Maker World and see what the trending print is for this month and print it.
Or multiples of it.
I just put in the beer fridge there. The ultimate knickknack that needs to be sold to every child and family in America and across the world.
Oh, now I got to look. You're going to make me look.
Oh, jeez. Now I got to share my screen here.
I just like to say thank you to Maker
God.
World.
All right, I want to print one of those. Does the head move? No, it doesn't.
It is a bobblehead, yes.
That is only loosely attached with a couple of screws at the moment.
That would be epic. ProjectsInDadsGarage store.
All proceeds go. I'll send you all the STLs too, and the 3MF and the glib file.
Yeah, that's great.
That is just awesome.
It is.
I literally pulled that off of a screen cap off the stream.
Yeah, because he's got the same shirt and the same hat on.
Yeah.
Well, advertising David's stream, by the way. David, who failed to show up.
Oh God, that's great.
That's the one. That's it, as far as this as a hobby goes. That's the one thing that I always dislike and fear about it is when it stops being fun and it starts being more like a job.
Yeah.
That's when you got to make it fun.
Yeah, it can definitely happen. Way faster if you're on like this side of the camera, let me tell you. But the community definitely is what keeps it fun. Absolutely.
Right,
you brought up, Alex. You brought up the blasters back here.
Yeah.
Beyond the cost of the filament, just for anybody that doesn't know, there are several paid models, but there are also several free models.
Yeah.
That you can download and build a blaster.
Yeah, so you can do blast if you've got a kid in your life between the ages of like 4 and 90.
Oh yeah,
I assure you that they will enjoy shooting somebody with a Nerf gun. There's somebody in their life that they want to shoot with a Nerf gun, and you can go, like Steven said, you can go from a free model that's completely 3D printed, that's going to cost you as much as a Flexi Dragon to print, all the way up to, if you want to build them a $600 mammoth. I know a guy that'll sell you a kit, but
I can guarantee you no one wants to be shot with a $600 mammoth.
No, my son volunteered though.
Yeah, but that's the only they only do that once.
Yeah, he didn't volunteer a second time.
Yeah.
The Caliburn 4, yeah. So you got kits all in that range. The average kit is going to cost you between $40 and $70 for one of the like quote unquote real Nerf blaster kind of things like the Caliburn and stuff. Plus another 1 to 2 kilograms of filament depending. It's gonna average right around 1. But check out, if you're interested in it, check out Bruce Liedl stuff. He's got a lot of stuff, and it just all you got to order is bungee cord.
Yeah,
just
Amazon.
Order bungee cord. It's you get 10 meters of it for like $3, and his models are on average about $6 a piece. So you can make stuff that a bunch of blasters that way, if that was something you're interested in. Other ideas for 3D printed gifts that people that aren't into 3D printing will be interested in receiving and actually use, right? So things like this. I printed one of these for each one of my family members last year that has a job that has a desk. So teachers, therapists, law enforcement officers, all got paint bucket things. And they tell me all the time how much their coworkers absolutely love them. And yeah, so I mean, things like that, that are functional. People like to get gifts that are functional. I know the old cliche of don't buy your wife a vacuum cleaner for her birthday. Okay. But we're not talking about your wife. Probably don't 3D print anything for your wife. She doesn't care. She's tired of hearing about it.
My wife is strange. All she wants is 3D printed stuff, which is kind of interesting.
The only daughter that I still have living at home, as trivial as it's going to sound, but uh, she's met Alex and everything. We've done the Nerf thing. Even at 14 years old, we've done the Nerf thing.
Mhm.
Anytime I'm down here, if I'm down here building something or if I'm down here printing something, she will come down here and ask me what I'm doing. There are other avenues. This is an age thing. There are avenues. There are RC projects that can be done. There is if you've got a young teenager and up, depending if whether they don't even have to be mechanically inclined. There's one model that was yeah, there was one model for to build uh, Wally that's completely articulated, moves. It's got his motors and his servos and everything. You can control it with your cell phone. Stuff like that is like it's a STEM learning uh,
Yep.
project for
Yes.
your kid.
Yeah. So Mike says that his kids despise 3D printing. So Mike, here's what I'm going to say to you, right? And this goes to everybody. Okay. If you think back to the times in your lives with your parents, the good memories you have with your parents, it's probably, oh, your wife despises it. Yeah, exactly. They're tired of hearing about it.
They're tired of it being.
And also, so this can also go for your wife, or your husband, whoever. Um, the times that you look back on and cherish most with people are the times where they took time out of their lives to spend and focus on you, right? Whatever that may be. So if you find something, if you know that your kid might be interested, you were talking about the torque, building the torques, the RC car. Uh, if you have your kid and you know that this might be something that interests them, you 3D print everything, and then the gift is, hey, here's all the parts. We're going to do this together. I'm going to sit down and we're going to do this together. We're going to spend time together, right? And the gift isn't the actual RC car. The gift is actually the time spent with them.
When
Um,
I'm
we
50
can,
years old and 50 something. I'm 50 something years old, and my father is gone, but some of my fondest memories with him were when we sat down and assembled the stereo equipment that he had in his house.
Mhm.
And we hooked up the equalizers. As trivial and stupid and redneck as this is going to sound, we took soda cans and Christmas lights and we cut the tops off of the soda cans, mounted Christmas lights in the bottom of them, and ran them down to the speaker inputs. So we were sitting there at night listening to, you know, REO Speedwagon, whatever, and the lights were strobing with the audio.
Mm-hmm.
The song, what we listened to, doesn't really stick out in your memory. But the fact that we sat there for the better part of a day, you know, cutting this up, powering it up with a battery to make sure the refraction looked good and everything, and then where we were going to put them in the house, which incidentally they went everywhere. But sitting down and actually doing something and spending time with them and collaborating with them directly, that's the kind of thing that always stands out in their head, regardless of how old they are,
Yeah,
unless you do Alzheimer's.
yeah. And a big key part of that, like you just said, is the collaboration part, right? It's not sitting your kid down and making them do something with you that you want to do. It's sitting down and doing something with your kid, or your niece, your nephew, whoever it is that they want to do that they're going to be interested in. Maybe they don't know that they're going to be interested in it, but
Yeah.
because of your relationship with that person that, hey, this person is going to enjoy doing this. And
Yeah.
you make it about them.
I
Maker
mean, my
Viking, welcome to the chat. Cody Racers, John Doe.
hey, my 19-year-old is huge into Lego, and I have offered to print off and to help him design anything he wants. And he just goes, nah. And he just goes and buys it all. And it's just so just crushing that he just doesn't want to do that. I'm like, I have the tools, I have the technology. Let's make it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to run into that, right? Where, like John Doe says, kids don't want to spend time with those.
Yeah, sadly.
Sometimes, so yes, I think every kid gets to that stage in their life where they think that they don't want to.
Oh,
All
absolutely.
right. And it's on us as parents, guardians, grandparents, uncles, aunts, whatever you may be, to find a way to
Introduce them to it. Don't
spend
force.
time with them in such a way that they don't feel like they're being forced to spend time with somebody, but that it is a net benefit to them. It's their idea. It's something they want to do, and then as they age and mature and can reflect back on some of that, they're going to remember that and understand it and put it forward. And I think that's a lot of what has happened over the course of the last, couple generations, where just slowly that time spent with the kids and that instilling of those values has died out.
I took Shay to, and I believe this was actually my wife's deal. I took Shay to Murph 3 years ago. She does not come down here and use the printers. However, anything she's already said, anything that comes off the printers, she has dibs on it. But my
Hmm.
wife, 3 years ago, my wife, I go to Murph every year, and 3 years ago she spoke up and said, why don't you take Shay with you? Okay, we went ahead. We got a hotel. We did the pizza thing, and 3 years later, it's not it's not the action of the printer or anything like that. It's the emotional context and memory.
Yeah.
She's got teenage kids now. They're all about their buddies, their friends. They know everything. Just ask them. If she's got a house full of her school people upstairs, I've looked at her and in front of all of them, and I've sat there and go, so I'm going to go see the printer people this weekend. And she's looked at all of her friends upstairs and told them, "Yep, okay, so we're not going to be able to do this weekend because I'm going with Dad, and we're going to go to to Murph." This last year, she camped out with Jeremy and Keela. We built a death racer. She beat everybody up. I think she took Jeremy out before the contest even happened. But she sits there and she's got her own little place in her room that I never go into, and it's literally set up almost like a little bit of a shrine where every time we've went and we've done something, she puts it in that little corner, and anybody be damned that tries to take anything off of there because she recognizes it more as soon as it's moved. But again, just like you said, she had no real. She knew I did it. She had no real knowledge of it. She had no real interest in it. And my wife threw it out there just to give her an introduction and let her see what I played with. And anytime it comes up, she is all about it. Let's go. And
Yeah,
now
sharing.
she goes to your house.
Yeah,
But you know, one quick thought on these things about family. All of these events at uh, these maker events. The dragsters and the death racers. These are all
Oh,
supposed to be family oriented type things, right?
well, in
A
theory.
lot of them are. A lot of them are. You're supposed to be. They're supposed to be. You know, kids and families. Parents making things together. Everybody I've talked to said that's the way it's supposed to be organized. And when I went to Remerve this last year, I did not see that whatsoever.
It's dying down a
I
lot.
saw adults going head to head, and it was just battle royale. And I'm thinking, you know what? We need a monster jam. We need to make monster trucks because kids love monster trucks.
that would be awesome.
we need we
Have a
need
good evening.
we need a Death Racer XL. Hint, hint, hint.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sam.
but
Hint.
on back on on our own topic on the whole Christmas giving thing. The one thing that I know works for makers and everybody alike is just gift cards.
I have a
I will
niece.
advocate against gift cards till the day I die.
I have a niece.
I mean,
Nothing
you would not
nothing
say
puts
the
a dollar figure on exactly how much you mean to me quite like a gift card.
oh BS. If I gave you a $25 gift card to Fabrico, you'd be like, "Holy hell yeah, that's just the amount I needed to go buy that part."
You go to
Yeah,
Fabrico with a $25 gift card. You're lucky if you can get a cup of coffee.
You can get a
but
T-shirt, damn
here's the thing, right?
it.
So here's how I judge that, right? Even that little Trump gnome over there, Stevens, right?
That's the mute button for my wife.
When if Steven gives that to you every time you see it, you're gonna think of you're gonna think of Steven,
That's
for
true.
better or for worse. But you give somebody a gift card to anywhere, they're gonna go buy something with it, and
They're not going to associate whatever they buy with the person that gave
Okay,
it to
you
you.
got a
yep,
point there. You got a point.
exactly,
Okay, I see your point. I see your point.
right. And it's the same way with a roll of filament, right? That roll of filament or print something, they're not going to have any association between whatever they print with it and the person they gave
Unless
it
I
to.
give you the nastiest looking color you could possibly think of.
You know, but so that's why I advocate for give them something that they are going to use for more than 30 seconds on Christmas morning. But even if you're not doing that, at least give them something that when they see it, they're going to think of you, right?
All right.
And
So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go out to. I'm gonna open up a slicer right now, and I'm going to start printing kazoos. They will be in the mail to your house tomorrow.
On the funny side, uh, printables. If you do a search on printables for loud, there is a 130 decibel whistle.
I know. I've got that one.
Yes, and ironically, from a maker's standpoint, the one thing that makers you always end up with are remnants on a roll, or those stupid little plastic samples.
Uh-huh.
That 130 decibel whistle, that little plastic sample that you get, you can print three or four of them. Now, I can guarantee you, Alex, I have printed dozens of those, and I have given those to my grandchildren. And I guarantee you, without any direct inference or direct contact, whenever my daughter hears one of those 130 decibel whistles, she thinks of me.
Well,
Yeah.
see, what
So
I'm thinking of,
now
what I'm
those
thinking of,
type of things are perfect. So the tchotchke kind of desk knickknacks, whatever, are the perfect thing to give to coworkers, associates, right? I'm trying to get the discussion so far has been very much focused on friends and family. All right. So once you get out to associates, right? Yeah, maybe a flexi dragon or, a comical whistle that might be phallic
oh, but
shaped in some way, or,
I just see what my
that
plan
kind
here
of
is.
stuff is.
But you just don't know my plan. I was going to mail the package with 100+ kazoos in it. It's going to be labeled to micro projects at your address,
She just
and
got a
then
harmonica. She doesn't need any kazoos.
Mail this.
and then
Incidentally, for
and
the
then have
people
Smalls video record it when she opens it up on Christmas.
Yeah.
for the do not take this to work. Most
Why
importantly,
not?
because I
I
got
don't know. It might work. You don't know. Maybe they
I
work
looked
for the DOD or something. That's going to be a
my
perfect joke.
my thing that I looked at my team lead. I had that with me. I looked at my team lead and I go, "Do you know what makes a joke the most valuable?" And he goes, "No." And I said, "The believability." And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Yeah." I said, go down the road, get you a little piece of, aluminum pipe or steel pipe. Go to Walmart, buy you a little, yes, go to Walmart and buy yourself a little packet of BBs or something go to Rural King, get some gunpowder and a little bit of effort. And I stood right there in front of him. I said, and a little bit of effort. he came unglued.
When
Yeah.
when these
So
got popular on Etsy, I sold a bunch of these stupid things, and then they stopped being popular
Yeah. But
just because some dingaling started putting LEDs in them and got in trouble.
but yeah, the holidays on the whole are way too commercialized, and families are not. I told my wife, and if she could make it down the basement stairs, she'd testify uh, that her mother, with regards to family time, I said your mom is the only thing that actually keeps getting the family together, and the holidays in general are just they're way over commercialized,
yeah.
and
Oh, that's a fact.
people are so busy that they overlook the simplicity of spending time with your family and doing. I mean, Alex is great. Alex brings his kids out there for co-stars. Alex lets his kids blast him with doing videos,
My
testing
kids,
testing the sting factor.
you know, my kids asked me, the other night, they go, Dad, what do you want for Christmas? I said, not a dang thing. I just want you all to stay out in the living room for more than 30 minutes.
Yes,
That's all I want. And
I have.
I said, I want you guys to sit down and watch some crappy old 80s movie with me.
And we watched Gremlins the other day. Everybody fell
And
asleep
my wife
except
goes,
for
"What
me. But
movie?" And I said, "Spaceballs." And she
Yeah.
goes, "Oh God."
Or because of the holiday, personal recommendation.
Die Hard.
Oh, God.
It's a Christmas movie. So
It
is
is
Rambo.
not a Christmas movie.
It is too.
It took place at Christmas. It is
It's a
not a
Christmas
Christmas
movie.
movie. What is it? The Santa Chronicles with Kurt Russell in
yeah, we just watched that
That's
the other day
yeah.
too.
That's pretty good.
it.
Yeah.
I've got all the old Christmas like TV things like Rudolph and we like to watch Year Without a Christmas with Heat Miser and uh,
Yes,
yeah.
I. There's a guy here, and I'm not even joking. I will get a photograph the next time. I went to Myers to get groceries. I am not joking with you. This dude at the register, his name tag said Yukon Cornelius.
That
And
is awesome.
I looked at him and I'm like, you're joking. And he showed me his driver's license. His name is Yukon Cornelius.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, dude,
But
how'd you make it through school?
in terms of 3D printed gifts for for friends and family, one of the things I've found that works really well is not tchotchkes but functional stuff. Like kitchen stuff. You know,
Drawer organizer
organizational
for
for
silverware.
organizers. Organizers for spatulas and crap on top of the kitchen counter. Stuff to make the house look nice.
Well, no, that would be really that falls under the category of Alex talking about buying your wife a vacuum cleaner. Those stupid little strainers that go in the sink, or the little.
No, 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 not those things.
My wife would kill me. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you gotta know your audience, right?
Yep, you got to know your audience. It's like the other night. Our We have an Echo Show 5 in the bedroom, and that damn thing hasn't worked right since we bought it. So I went and found a model, which I gotta fix that stupid model anyway because it didn't fit for crap. But uh, I went and mounted it above the TV so it could actually hear us. Nice functional print. You know,
Mike said
Yeah.
this is something he made for Christmas there.
Ouija boards. I'll never
No.
touch one of those things again.
Uh-uh.
That's pretty cool looking though.
Oh yeah.
First night I ever played a dang Ouija board, I met Bloody Mary.
No. Nope. Nope. Nope.
That ain't no joke.
I am not a spiritualist at all, but hey, let's give someone a Ouija board for Christmas. It's the gift that keeps on giving from heaven.
It does. Nightmares.
Made it from Mike said he made it from slate. That's pretty sweet.
My stepsister gave me one of them stupid things when I was 9 years old for Christmas.
Well,
What
again,
I
it's one of those things. Know your audience, right? Is this person going to be upset about getting a Ouija board, or is this going to be the most awesome gift they've ever received? It depends on the person.
need to get a laser etch or something that I can etch because my wife wants me to start doing like woodworking placards. Welcome to our home, door
Hey,
sign.
Jeff, I don't Loctite those. You're probably not going to want to. So when it
Yeah,
comes
you'll never
time
get them off again.
to remove those because it's a wear item, they're going to need to be replaced.
Yeah, it's consumable.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you
I can
can.
assure you it's consumable because I just had to replace the one on the
I mean,
2.4.
But I
at
mean,
least
did
don't use blue Loctite. At least
Well, I
Well,
mean, blue
green.
you could get off reasonably, but
Oh yeah. Don't use red. Use blue at least. Yeah. Sorry, I had those reversed. I'm tired. I spent all
yeah,
day
no
cleaning
need to
this
take them off,
studio.
Jeff. Just torque them appropriately. Here's a secret. Okay, here's
200 foot
my
pounds.
Christmas gift to all of you. Okay,
Here we
if
go.
it's torqued correctly, it doesn't need Loctite. It's not vibrating that much. They
And the
don't
steering
Loctite
The
any of
cap.
the bolts that go into your car. You don't need the Loctite the rails on or your frame or anything else. Just
If you
torque
torque it
them
like
to the
Captain
correct
does,
spot.
you'll never get it off. Guaranteed.
Most
Oh,
people, but here's the other thing: most people don't have a torque screwdriver. Most people aren't going to look up. Okay, I've got 304 stainless steel screws, and I'm putting them into aluminum. How many newton meters do I need to torque these to?
3.
But yeah,
3.3.
somewhere right around there,
So
actually. Yeah.
here's what you're going to do, gentlemen. Is you're going to go out. You're going to get your half-inch, pneumatic
Breaker
air
bar.
gun, and you're going to use 4 adapters on it to get down to the right size so you can put that little itty bitty.
Yeah. One
Morning,
of the
Phil.
one of the one of the worst feelings in the world is when you do a rail or something and you get everything in there and you're doing just right. You're going into your T nuts or something. You're doing just right. And you're putting a little bit on it, and you get to the last one, and you put a little bit on it, and it just keeps going.
Yep.
Suddenly this is getting much looser.
Yeah.
I remember I did that. So when I was younger, I made some extra money doing bicycle repair and stuff for folks. And one of the I was fixing a guy's uh, handlebars, torquing down the screws in the neck, and I'm just like, oh wow, this is suddenly real loose. I was like, oh
I
god, I gotta get this thing out.
the only reason I do this is because I've done that.
My parents ran a small engine shop for the majority of my life. We had a farm and then a small engine shop.
That's
And
interesting.
yeah, well, they had the farm in town. I mean, the farm out of town where I grew up, and then the small engine shop in town. And we had this guy bring in a little Yanmar tractor one day, and this little 3-cylinder diesel in it. And he goes, um, "I'm not sure, but I think I over torqued the head on this thing." He goes, "Do you think I can just helicoil this?" And my stepdad looks down into, he looks down at this, and he's drilled this thing out. It's a 9/16 bolt that he has drilled out to 5/8
Yeah, I knew that. I knew you were
all
going to say
the
five
way
eight.
down. No, it's a cast iron block.
Yeah.
No, you just need to buy a new block.
You're not going to fix this for $2.95.
No. Fun
But
part was is that we did. He sold us the tractor for about $1,000. He didn't want to spend $5,000 on a new engine.
So I had an incident where we broke off a head stud in an aluminum block, and
Ooh,
had to get that out. So
that's
we went out and got some copper tubing, slid it down the hole, and just took the MIG gun and just kept building up until we got all the way up to the top, and then just put something vice grips, or I can't remember what we grabbed. Probably vice grips, and put it on there and back that head stud back out. But yeah, that was fun.
Exactly, Boulder. Luckily, we had a full machine shop in the back of our small engine shop, so we resurfaced everything. So
Oh, it's actually a trigger.
But I think we beat Christmas gifts to death.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any news in the maker world to
not
discuss?
a thing. Yeah.
I noticed that a bunch of Bamboo Labs printers are no longer on their website. You
Yep.
can't order them, so they've definitely phased those out, which is surprising. I thought whatever they'd have in stock would have lasted longer than this. Maybe they've stopped production on those earlier than their
I mean,
announcement was portrayed.
the only thing I can say is they made the brighter decision than Ender ever did.
Yeah. So there's that. You can today buy the original Creality Ender printer. So.
Yes, you can. The
It's
only
a
thing you can't
nostalgia.
buy of Crealities is the Ender 2. That's the only printer.
Raj, what's up?
I've never bought an Ender ever. It's not something that I've ever considered
Hey,
doing.
Raj.
But I can honestly say that the NG project has made me give it more thought.
Yeah, it's a really cool project. I'd really like to see somebody go through and fix all the heat set hole sizes on that thing.
4.6 millimeters diameter.
I can't wait till I actually do the Max project to see how far those are off.
Yeah, they're too small. And it make so your heat sets don't end up centered right. You end up pushing material through with the heat sets. I don't know what happened there.
So just pre-drill every hole.
I mean, sure, if that's how you want to spend the rest of your life, go ahead.
What? I gotta ask.
I mean,
I haven't dug into this. What does the NG stand for? Does
Next
anybody know?
generation.
Next generation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I naturally I heard Ender NG, and the first thing that came to my mind was the clicky NG, and the NG stood for no glue.
No guts.
No good.
No glory.
Yeah. NG in my mind always stood for no good. So, but
I mean, I have scoured the internet for any sort of consumer prosumer news, and there's been nothing this week.
yeah, it's like
I mean, other
everything went
than
silent after Black Friday. Like, boom.
the only thing that actually hit the market was the Beacon Force for sale now.
Yeah, Cartographer V4 is for sale for
Yeah,
pre-order.
sorry, Cartographer. Yeah, not Beacon, but the Cartographer V4.
Yep.
Another
Go
stupid
check
question.
out Pulsar 3D for that.
Another
There's
stupid.
a discount code
Oh, where?
in the description. PIDG, I do believe, gets you 5% off at Pulsar 3D. I get nothing for it, just discount for y'all.
So
Rando Tech Nerd, good to see you, man.
the plane
Going down because it failed print.
Oh,
I've not heard of this.
That's actually kind of old news.
Well, I've not heard about it. What are we talking about?
The part was put on years ago. There was a plane that went down because of a part that they put on it. There was the part failed. That was 3D printed, and it was put on years ago.
Okay, so was that a part failed prematurely, or was that we didn't properly maintenance our equipment and the part
we didn't properly. Yeah, we didn't probably maintenance our equipment because
Yeah. The lever
it's the
for the
same
landing
thing as
gear.
every other aircraft crash that we've had in the last 6 months.
The lever for the landing gear is broke. Hold on, I have Sunloo. and
I'm
then
sorry.
just to throw a little bit of fuel onto the fire, I have a roll of Sunloo in my carry-on luggage, and I found this positron in the overhead storage compartment.
Jeremy.
Oh, I'm going for that one. That one's
Do
not
we
going.
have a 3D printer specialist on board?
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I hadn't heard about that.
This is ABS, but don't worry. Your oxygen supply will fall from the overhead compartment.
Oh God! I mean, I did read that they did put a new 3D printer on the USS Enterprise. Big deal.
Brad, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, if you're going, it's the same. It doesn't matter whether the part's 3D printed, injection molded, machined. It doesn't matter. Test it. Make sure that there's a
Repeatedly.
margin of error. So if it
I
needs to
think they're 10
withstand a
fails.
certain amount of force, make sure that it can withstand. That there's some room above that where it's like, oh, this needs to withstand a kilogram of force. Great, let's engineer it and make sure that it can withstand, 1.2 kilograms, whatever, your.
That's something I'm going to poke. I'm going to poke Steve Bills the next one of his streams that I go into, and just and just ask him. I know about the Voron technical specs for their printed parts, but how do they hold under atmospheric changes?
Yeah.
Hey, did we get this filament off of Temu? Do you remember that?
It's
Well, the
not
bad part was is
polymaker.
it's not. It wasn't even a plastic part. It was metal. Damn it! Jeez, come on now.
This isn't polymaker. It's pulley maker.
Yeah, you've got.
The thing that everybody needs to understand is in the commercial use of this stuff, even the plastic stuff or the hybrid plastic metal combo, whatever you're talking, whatever the alloys, we need to remember this technology is still in its infancy. We still don't have this technology down pat yet. We still don't have a track record of knowing that this stuff is going to last like, formed, you know, or welded technology.
Yeah, and they're 3D printing ears.
Yep.
So just think about this: 5,000
God
years
help us.
from 5,000 years from now, somebody's going to dig up a carcass, and there's nothing left but the ear.
No, there's nothing left but layer lines.
Anyway, whatever you come up with, if you decide to make anything for anybody for the holidays or for their birthday or anything else, put a little thought into it, put a little effort into it. I
Send
know
them 2 gifts.
everybody is busy or they think they don't have time. But I sit down here in my basement all the time when I'm not at work. So just put a little
Even
bit of effort into it, a little bit of time into it. And really all you got to do is think about if you take it upstairs and you put it on it, even if it's something as trivial as putting it on a shelf, a knickknack, whatever. Think about if there's any kind of an emotional or a memorable context to it.
yeah, same thing goes with any gift, even if you're not making it. If you're going to the store buying it, whatever it is, it should be a reflection of you and the person that you're giving it to.
Absolutely.
I always say there's one surefire way to ensure that you do not get what you want for Christmas from me, and that is to tell me what you want for Christmas from me.
I'm, I don't tell anybody. I just, I
It's
enjoy
like
the disappointment.
it's like I was
I
going to
do
get
not
Steven a pipe wrench for Christmas, but he said he wanted a pipe wrench, and now I'm not getting
I do not want a Ford Festiva for Christmas.
it.
That's guaranteed. I ain't getting out on those damn things. Thank God.
God.
I didn't know Ford still made the Festiva.
Sadly, they do.
I'm trying to remember the model. There's a commercial that's on YouTube, I, and I think it's a Festiva, but the thing had a sunroof, and it got more flack because the sunroof was open, and a cat was up there looking through the sunroof. Obviously, it was a commercial, so no animals were harmed. But the sunroof closed on the cat's head, and you saw a ball drop inside of the car when the sunroof closed, and the cat slid down the hood. But that was it. Ended up it was a Ford commercial. I got to remember which one now. My
I mean,
wife
the
is.
only thing I've seen in the news recently is there's a lot of people that are comparing the H2C versus the Centauri Carbon, which I think is hilarious because it's not really an apples to apples comparison.
No, we seem to be doing a lot of comparison of things that have nothing to do with each other lately, as far as printers go.
I mean, yes, they're both 3D printers, but we're talking far different price ranges and far different niches.
Yeah.
And one has an AMS.
Wow, low blow, low blow.
I'm sorry, did that inside voice?
And this is how you piss off a community.
No, Orange Storm Gig is how you make a community mad.
Just say Orange Storm and yeah.
When when you have senior reviewers that drop the gantry.
Hey,
Oh,
but the
boy.
good news is you're now able to pick up all of the parts from an Orange Storm Giga for pennies on the dollar.
And they're already in the country.
Yeah,
The amount of time and energy I put into trying to talk people out of buying that stupid printer.
hey, he talked me out of buying a used one, so
Yeah.
I just wanted
Well,
to
I
buy
told you
the
to
street.
buy it, but buy it under the right conditions at the right price.
I mean, I was gonna buy it just so I could make something else out of it
Yeah, but
until
they're
I found
so.
out it wasn't standard extrusion.
Everybody could use a new workbench.
I wouldn't trust that as a workbench.
I,
Slap a
you know
piece of
what?
MDF on it.
Here's a thought. Here's a thought. Here's a thought. You buy an Orange Storm Giga and make it a very large laser.
Why? It made a terrible printer. What makes you think it'd do it any better at being a laser?
Got me
Well,
there. I
no,
can't really say
Alex,
nothing.
Alex,
I mean, sometimes a turd is just a turd, folks.
it's
I
Alex.
mean, so
The printer cuts into the build plate, lasers. cut into whatever you put
See,
in.
well, okay.
I
So here's the thing.
misunderstood this whole
Yes.
time. It was just a machine to destroy bed plates. It's all starting to make sense now.
Here's the thing. You don't need the heater. You don't need an extruder. You just need the laser and a semi-flat surface.
John Doe, you need the 3 feet to accelerate the laser into the bed plate. Right? Maximum destruction. You got to allow time
Exactly.
to get up to speed.
We'll need to get a hold of Jerry and find out what the biggest green laser we can possibly buy is.
Somewhere, I guarantee you, there's a redneck or a hillbilly that has pulled the print head off of an Orange Storm Giga that he found in the mountain, and he has mounted a Dremel tool to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now,
Not a Dremel
what's
tool.
really concerning is somewhere out there is a person that ordered like 30 index tool heads to put on their Orange Storm Giga.
Oh, no. No, you guys
You
do
know
know they
there
have
is.
you guys do know they have their own index kit for it right now, right?
Oh, God.
They do. It's
Alex,
already
making
shipped.
your dream a reality.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
oh, God.
Listen, Elegoo,
but-
if you're watching, we appreciate you because without you, we would have
Yes.
nothing to joke about right now. Okay, but we do appreciate.
We love the
Orange Storm
Centauri
Giga.
Carbon.
Yeah, Centauri Carbon's great. I've got one sitting right here. I love the thing, but the Orange Storm Giga was a fire and a mist there.
The Orange Storm Giga.
Brad, thank you for the super chat.
The Orange Storm Giga version 2, the Lemon Hurricane.
All I gotta ask is, after reading what I have about the Orange Storm Giga, how much weed were you all smoking when you made that thing?
All of it.
And what other pharmaceuticals were you using?
Did I ever tell you,
just asking?
Did I ever tell you when I was younger I made a water bong out of a 5-gallon water bottle?
Yeah. So I mean, we joke, but there's some people that put a lot of effort into it. There's some engineers that really tried. It was just right. It just
they tried, they failed, and it happens in business, you know.
Yeah.
And they are no longer employed, and probably
we think
went to reality.
So also, I mean, you don't know. Engineers might have been sitting there screaming at Elegoo management like, "This isn't ready. We can't ship this." And management's going, "We don't care. We're shipping it anyway." Like it happens. Right?
I mean, so for all we know,
we don't know the story.
For all we know, it was drafted up by a bunch of interns, and the engineer said, "Hey, it looks good."
It's really hard to tell who's to blame on it, but I'm sure that there's some people that actually did put a lot of time and effort into it. And
we'll never know the full story. So
no,
somebody does, and I would love to talk to them.
387. That's how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop.
There's non-disclosures and non-competes.
We are simply making fun and entertaining right now, so it's not meant to insult
much.
Because I have far other things that I can make fun and insult other companies with.
My daughter just walked out and saw the picture you made, Captain.
I did send you all the files for that, by the way.
Yeah, I see that. There's like a 3FF file for you over here.
Well, there's the full object file that you can use in Blender, too.
Oh, nice. That is me. We can 3D print me later.
Send if you pump that out as an STL or something, send it to me.
Yeah, there's an STL, there's a 3MF, and then there's the full color model, everything.
Yeah, if Captain wants, he can post it up in the Discord or something under cool shit or something.
No, man, I made that for you. You do what you want with
we get the venture done. We will make the real smalls.
it. Full size.
Oh, we're doing that Christmas Eve.
How many kilograms of filament will that take?
How many perimeters? The new print standard. Can you make a speed, Alex?
Do we need an Orange Storm Giga now?
It'd be. I bet you, Alex, you're running that through a slicer, aren't you?
Nah, I was putting it up
You
on
can
the Discord.
look at his face. He is.
What's the print time on that one, buddy?
I don't know.
I'm gonna run it through on the resin printer and see how long it'll take. Get all the details.
All right, there. I posted it up on the Discord if anybody wants it.
Oh Lord. There's something
I did not, Jeff.
Oh, there's my air conditioner app. It's cold in here. And I can't control it. It says it's offline.
I'm showing her now, Jeff.
Does that say killer claws?
Yeah.
Good for Then we would have Alex doing a stream and with his mini me.
Wait, I'm gonna need to change. I can change the gestures. So we're gonna have him holding a cat.
Do not. He's gonna make it completely unbelievable. Everybody knows me knows that would never happen.
Yeah. We do not gnaw on our kitty.
For 1 billion printers.
Oh Lord.
I've been thoroughly surprised. There was a lot of good stuff coming out throughout November. A lot of good sales. Bamboo was running amazing sales, and then Cyber Monday, and then nothing.
Yeah, everything just disappeared.
Yeah.
I've been getting emails about Polymaker extending their sales.
That's
about it.
I did get some notifications about Polymaker, but I don't know. It's weird. Normally there's, not giant sales throughout December, but some stuff, people trying to take advantage of, getting that last little bit of money out of folks before Christmas, and nothing.
I mean, even on Amazon, there's not a lot of 3D printer sales.
Mm-mm.
It's kind of
sales.
Although it kind of disappointed me because you guys know, I mean, I got my Centauri Carbon during the whole Black Friday thing, and now they're $2.99 on Amazon.
So,
yeah, they were $3.30 when I bought mine.
It'll probably be that until they run out of inventory.
Is anybody here old enough to remember when Black Friday was on Friday?
It's starting to come back around to that. This year, like, there wasn't all the, Black Friday sales every Friday in Walmart. Walmart doesn't open on Thanksgiving anymore.
I'm old enough to remember when Cyber Monday didn't exist. Yeah. Because there was no dang internet.
I remember when so my kids threw one at Sue today. um, somehow, and she's probably over there still in a little bit of a mood about it. She laughed about it, but my children actually looked at my wife today and said that she predates fire.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Yeah. My one of my kids a couple months back comes up to me. He goes, "Dad, you're old." And I'm going, "Yeah, I know that." He goes, "You're not just old, but you were born in the early 1900s." I'm like, "I'm gonna kick you square in the head."
I
I was born in the late 1900s. Thank you so much.
look at mine, and anytime any of mine sit there and look at me and tell me that I'm old, all I do is look at them and go, "Yeah," and all that stupid stuff you're doing, I survived.
Yeah, kids these days, they don't understand what we went through back in our generation.
No, we drank from the water hose.
We didn't have helmets or car seats, or heck, we didn't have seat belts for that matter.
God, those were the good old days.
I mean, there's a reason why there's only so many of us that are left around, because the best of the best are the ones that are left.
I like that. I'm gonna have to use that.
The ones that didn't survive did because, well, they were dumb.
All right, so hear me out here because I just had this discussion the other day with the old lady.
Uh-oh.
All right, what if it is our fault? What if the fact that we were drinking from the garden hose is the reason why the kids are
Oh
the way they
hell!
are today?
I saw
So it
one of the
really is because there's something in the water.
so on that subject. I had somebody sit there, and there was one of those little debate things going on where this woman was saying, "Why is the government adding water additives?" And her specific one that she decided to fire at was fluorine or fluoride.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And he was sitting there going, "Well, teeth, gums, gums." He started firing off a bunch of stuff, and she's going, "But shouldn't that be my choice?" And he goes, "Well, there's bottled water."
Yeah, I don't know,
I,
but
I
I think
this started
we're
this started talking about Christmas gifts and the holiday season, and then it went.
well. That's the way us makers go, man. There's no rails on this thing.
Squirrel. No.
But we are pushing up on an hour and a half, and I think we'll go ahead and cut it there. We're gonna try to
squirrel.
aim for the 90-minute mark on these things. Um, uh,
Is it
it,
Friday?
it, it, it is Friday. If you guys enjoy these kind of discussions, we have these discussions and often more off the rails discussions on the Discord almost daily. Um, so
If
you
you
don't
You
even
should
have to
join
wait till
those.
Friday.
if you've got some kind of a discussion in particular that you'd like to hear about, by all means, post something on the Discord as a suggestion.
Yep, absolutely.
Um
I swear we don't bite much.
I've got no teeth. I don't bite at all.
I don't have very many left.
Well, I take that back. They're in the glove compartment.
I need to go get my teeth this year. So I'm just too lazy to go to the dentist because I don't like dentists.
Well, uh, my last dentist pissed me off, and the dentist before that tried to kill me. So,
I'm right there. Yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
and for anyone who doesn't know, um, most everybody here probably does. Alex recently went through surgery on his neck.
Yeah, spinal surgery here.
He can feel his hands now, which is a good thing for a maker. And he has taken the hobby to an entirely new level because apparently he has 3D printed parts in his neck.
Yeah.
Yes. 3D printed peak parts in the neck.
So smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, or else
Yes.
I'm gonna send this guy over there. The guy next to me. I'm gonna send him to your house.
But yeah, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Somebody gifted a membership. I saw. Thank you for that, Brad. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you to everybody who's a member of the channel. Normally on the streams, there's a nice rolling ticker tape of all those that are members. There's not on the podcast, but I very much appreciate you. We'll be back here again next Friday. And I think that'll probably be the last one for the month of December. We'll pick back up after the holidays in January. Everybody's kind of busy throughout the holidays and whatnot. And
be safe. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your time. You don't know how long you've got.
Nope.
And do something memorable.
Yep.
Not streaking the neighborhood.
Yeah, well, that's the wrong kind of memorable.
Why not? That's fun.
In the snow. Not what.
That's a traumatizing kind of memorable.
Still memorable.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Later, y'all.